I don't think that's a question that's being asked a lot, though. I wish that I knew yours.
It's not. But this is what's so dope about this video. It's because, like, you know what I really like about this? Without ruining it for you, but I think it's obvious that these are two extremes, right? Yeah. What's super dope is that in a perfect world, those two extremes would still exist, but they'd be willing to listen to one another. And that's how you make the world better.
Hey guys, it's Kriste Alexa.
Troy Anthony.
And today we're doing another reaction video. This time we are reacting to I'm Not Racist by Joyner Lucas.
Yep, Joyner Lucas. She knows nothing about Joyner Lucas.
Sorry.
As you can see, she knows not a damn thing about Joyner Lucas. Now remember, he was the guy on the song with Eminem that we reacted to, Lucky You.
Yes.
So
which I
this
loved,
is his own song now.
by the way. Yeah.
And I mentioned in that video that we'd do a reaction to I'm Not Racist, and we got a lot of fans, our subscribers, that said they want us to listen or her to react to the song. You guys already know that I've listened to the song already. I'm very familiar with it, but she is not, and I'm actually really, really excited about this one. Out of all the reactions we're doing this weekend, this is the one that I am second most excited about, right? Because obviously we reacted to Stand this weekend. If you guys haven't seen that video, you can actually check it out right now. I'm putting an annotation just so you know.
Right now.
Right now? Oh, okay. We're getting cool with the graphics and the editing now. But anyway, this is the song that I'm second most excited about for her to react to because she's never heard the song before. Yeah. She's not very familiar with Joyner Lucas at all, outside of the Lucky You video that we did. Yeah. So this should be really, really fun. It touches on a very sensitive subject matter. We are not getting political on this channel, but we are going to enjoy the video and we're going to break it down and have fun with it. Yeah. All right, guys, but before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on those post notifications so you can see more of our reactions.
Me and my wife make investments, planning on bringing them checks in. I look at her like a best friend, I look at you like a waste man. You about as real as a spray tan, I just be training my Muay Thai. I spent the summer by King Kais, now a nigga screaming kill Ken. I'ma be the king like Kendrick, I'ma be the king like Massa.
It's nothing to do with me being hip, I'm just a little late.
Fact, I don't have pity for you black niggas, that's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, or the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
Yeah, so deep subject matter. Yeah. I warned her. I told her, I mean, the song is called I'm Not Racist. So deep subject matter, we're gonna get a perspective from both perspectives. Yeah. In this video.
But it starts off like
yeah, he's not pulling no punches, man. So here we go.
Pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on a plantation getting down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun. But I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living on free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor.
All right, I want to talk about something real quick. So remember in that last video when I was like how Eminem was passing the torch? Some of y'all no one got mad at me in the comments, but you're like, come on, Eminem's not passing the torch. He's Eminem, he's the greatest. He don't need to pass the torch. I agree. Look, guys, I know he's still relevant. He's not going anywhere. But come on, fam. We just reacted to Stand this weekend, guys. We're reacting to I'm Not Racist. We just talked about great storytelling ability. Yo, if there's not another, look, if there's going to be another M or M Light or whatever, or a kid that comes after him, do y'all not hear the song? This is Joyner Lucas rapping as somebody that, based on what I know about Joyner Lucas, he cannot identify with in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. Look what M just did on Stand in that reaction, right?
Yeah. I could see that.
Am I crazy now? Am I crazy to say that Joyner Lucas is not the guy that M's looking at like, hey, this is the next... Come on, man. That's all I'm saying.
Living on free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter. Are you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight, and then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck fuck out of my face. Can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. You fuck the world with a Make America Great condom.
Yeah.
You listen to these bars?
Yep. I'm just waiting.
Man, the whole thing is like,
I am
woo!
waiting for.
This is how you go viral on the internet.
Oh gosh.
100%.
Yeah.
This is very. This is charged. This is charged.
Yes.
Okay. This is how you go viral. This is how you create a discussion. Man, you never seen this? That's crazy to me. Because this was.
I mean, I've seen
the pictures and stuff, or what?
memes and pictures, but I never watched it because I figured it was going to.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So you know what's so
Blame me.
you know what's so crazy about this is that like I feel like a lot of people when they first watched this didn't realize that was Joyner Lucas rapping. They thought it was the guy in the Make America Great Again hat rapping, like because they never heard of Joyner Lucas because this is kind of like there were songs before this that made him popular, but this is come on. Mm-hmm. I don't care how big a Joyner Lucas fan you are. Stop it. Be quiet right now. You're lying. This is the 100% the song that really put him on the map. I'm talking about for all the casuals. This put him on the map for people who had never heard of Joyner Lucas, okay? This 100% did that. So, yeah. Whew. Okay. So we're getting into it. Let's go.
Nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. You fuck the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist, and I never lied. But I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my god.
I will say one thing about this. Tupac was brilliant. He was a flawed man.
I was about to say.
He was a very flawed man, like a lot of the people that he is talking about.
Yeah, that is ignorance.
Listen, anybody who doesn't know about Tupac and just assumes he's just some like gangster rapper.
And we shouldn't be angry. And my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it.
Although, I don't know who I'm talking to because, like, our fans, obviously, like, y'all respect hip-hop and y'all respect... A lot of y'all are hardcore Eminem fans, the people that have subscribed to us recently, and y'all know that Tupac was Eminem's favorite rapper, so I don't have to talk to y'all. I'm not really talking to y'all. I'm talking to any new people that kind of stumble around this video. Do research on some of these people because humans in general are just flawed in general. Like, they have their problems. They make their mistakes. They do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But Tupac was a very complicated person, but he was brilliant. He was 100% brilliant. So
I actually even know Tupac's music. Okay, I'm not.
well, he's a legend. You better know Tupac.
I do. My dad introduced me to like Tupac and Biggie and
legend, man.
And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music right in your brain and slowly start to convince you. And you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids and blame it on white citizens, aim at the vice president. Bunch of class clowns, niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you trying to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect, you gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist.
Joyner with the hard R is crazy.
But this is how...
Joyner with the hard R is hilarious.
This is how... There is that perspective.
Yeah.
Out there.
This is a real perspective, and I get it. And he's telling their side.
That is their frustration, and that is kind of their perspective.
Well, when you say there, you mean certain people.
Certain
like,
people,
because
yeah.
You got to be clear on that, because I think part of the reason why this is so inflammatory and why it gets people upset is because people make the mistake of like generalizing, right, on both sides. So there's a subset of people that feel this way,
Yes.
and I'm not gonna say that who they are based on their race or whatever, because if you watch, I've watched a couple reactions to this video from people of all races, and people of all races, there are people of all races that agree with the guy in the red hat, and some of those people are black.
Yes.
So I just want to be clear that
Yes.
this is a subset of people who feel this way, and if you feel that way, man, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm whatever. I could care less, man.
Yeah.
We're all humans. We all have our opinions. We all have different experiences.
Yeah.
And experiences shape your reality.
For
So-
sure.
so
And
from
I'm not
people,
lumping color into that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying this is a perspective that lives out there currently.
Yeah.
So
And more power
It
to you,
exists.
you know?
This money, you gonna show us some respect. You gonna stand for this country, nigga.
Sorry, the horror is killing me.
I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? I could take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass. You ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that coat out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police will stop killing you. So what the fuck? I'm not racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours.
100% true. I actually would say there's maybe infinite number of sides to each story, right? Because no particular race or group is a monolith, and everyone thinks differently. That's one thing I've learned growing up, especially in the internet era, and listening to all these different people who have the ability to kind of express themselves online. No group is a monolith, and you'd be surprised. You would think that one particular group agrees with a certain thing, and then you'll meet somebody who's supposedly from that group, and they have an entirely different opinion on shit. So, so we're gonna get the perspective here now from the other side. This is supposed to be the young black male side. Again, no group is a monolith. Every young black male doesn't feel this way. They legitimately don't. And I know that because I'm a young black male. And I'm not going to tell you guys how I feel because none of y'all business. But what I will say is interacting with other people like me who fall in the group of young black male, man, you'd be surprised what people believe.
I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours. I wish that I knew yours.
I don't think that's a question that's being asked a lot, though. I wish that I knew yours.
It's not. But this is what's so dope about this video. It's because, like, you know what I really like about this? Without ruining it for you, but I think it's obvious that these are 2 extremes, right?
Yeah.
What's super dope is that in a perfect world, those 2 extremes would still exist, but they'd be willing to listen to one another. And that's how you make the world better. Forget making America great and make everything great again, is where you have 2 people that are come from opposing sides and they're still willing to listen to each other.
I think
that's
that
powerful,
statement
man.
just needs to go away. Make great again. That there's.
I don't think it matters, man. Look, that statement is important for some people. Period. It means something to some people. It doesn't mean much to me, but if it's important to you, it's important to you. What I think is more important is that people need to communicate. People need to be willing to talk to each other, come to a table and talk.
Needs attention.
Period. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter. It's a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just because you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
So we're hearing that other perspective.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, what I will say is, look, shit happened. A lot of shit happened, and it definitely has had effect on this country, on both sides. And some people, it has much more of an effect on them mentally and affects their everyday life. And then sometimes new experiences that kind of bring that shit back up. So it's really important to have these kind of discussions, because if we live in a world where people don't understand each other and we can't communicate, the only thing left is hate. That's it. Anger. You know?
Yeah, it's all of I gotta stay neutral. It's all a facade. You know what I'm saying? Like, just living in a bubble, but really and truly your feelings are, you feel like you're being choked because you can't express it.
Yeah, well, I think
And
that's
talk
where
about
we live.
it.
We live in an interesting world because we have, you know, a side that is, you know, because here's the thing. It's so interesting for me. It's like we live in a world where some people feel like they're not able to say the things that they want to say, right? And then we also live in a world where people would prefer people not to say a bunch of stuff that may be offensive to other people. But then we also live in a world that strongly, really, really needs people to just speak up and talk and communicate. I think really the most important thing is that people are communicating and talking about these issues, and people from both sides, like they're willing to have a conversation. Just simply being angry and not...
People from all sides, because there's more than two.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, all sides, because there's definitely more than two sides.
Yeah.
It's a complicated world we live in.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest thing is that, man, people just need to sit down and talk to each other. And you know, we can yell and scream and we can be angry and debate, but if there's a conversation being had and both sides are willing to talk, you'd be amazed what we can learn. Doesn't mean everyone's going to agree all the time.
No.
But
No, absolutely not. But I just feel like you'll never see that in politics because that doesn't...
I don't really care about politics. The politics is whatever. That's a pony show. I'm talking about real people, humans.
Yeah.
Not the robots that are running for office.
I'm sorry, you can never feel my life. Trying to have faith, but I never felt alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Trying to steal black culture and then make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit.
So the bar, so yeah, man. I mean, look, yeah, you know, you can feel how you want to feel, but at the end of the day, perspective is so people's reality is based on their perspective and experience.
I think...
So you can feel however you want to feel on any side of the aisle.
Yeah.
But what we can't do is we can't assume that we understand how someone feels based on experiences that are not our own.
Yeah.
That's simple as that. So this is deep because you're seeing those both of those perspectives, and both of these people in this video are speaking on their
points.
They have valid points because their points are valid because this is based on their experiences. Period.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it kind of makes me... We're at a point in society now where I think things like history books, the literature that exists about American history and so on and so forth, we're at a point now where there are these multiple perspectives that can write about it. And I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Because there are so many feelings and reactions and there's just so many layers to each person's perspective, and it's important to digest all of that when they're topics.
It's the only
like
way
this.
you can really talk about this kind of stuff. It's the only way you can really have a real open and honest conversation is if you understand all those perspectives. You may not like some of them, but they're real. So
Yeah.
Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. You don't know shit about my people, that's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken and no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose chain. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and that was payback for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I noticed a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died, nigga. Die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power. Being ugly, and that's the cracker within you. Hatred on in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ. Blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens.
So I like what he did in this verse.
Yeah.
Like how he kind of did the same thing in the first verse from the the Trump supporter, whoever his perspective, and then he went to the young black male's perspective, and he's doing the same thing where he's talking about how each side is blaming one another, right? And so I think that's really kind of interesting how he did that.
Blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Because even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us.
Kind of, because again, the whole Joyner and M connection, and him being such a huge fan of him, he shouted out M twice in this video now.
Yeah.
Against Trump, that was the illest. Because even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes so we could change lives so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building but split into both sides.
It's deep, man. Yeah, it's deep. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This is uncomfortable as these kind of conversations are.
It's necessary.
Is literally the only way we move forward. Maybe one day I'll tell y'all some stories, some stuff I went through on the stream or something. But right now I'm just absorbing all this,
you
man.
and me both.
Yeah.
I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story, and now you know mine.
I have friends who have completely different perspectives from. I want to repeat that again. I have actual friends who politically, whatever, economically, whatever you want to call it, I don't agree with, and they don't agree with me. But these people are my friends. Some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life, people who have given me the shirt off their back, they believe different things. Whether it be whatever subject you can name, they have a different perspective on life based on their own experiences. And it wasn't really until I became an adult that I was really able to absorb that because I was raised to believe that, at the end of the day, just be kind to people as best you can. I'm not a perfect person. I mean, I've obviously have had my issues with people in the past for various reasons, but for the most part, I try to live my life being kind to people. And I've been fortunate enough that because I tend to lead with kindness, I've been able to make friendships with people from all sides of the aisle. And some of the nice people I've ever met are, they believe in things that I don't believe in, and vice versa. Yeah. So I think it's important, man. And so like this scene right here is impactful for me because being in those circles with people who believe things I don't agree with and vice versa. Yeah, man, giving somebody a dap, giving them a hug, having a deep conversation and disagreeing or whatever, but still realizing, man, we're still two human beings. And guess what? If I was ever in some trouble, you would have my back. That's another thing too that I think is interesting is that like I know people now that I don't agree with politically or whatever, that I know for a fact that if I got locked up, I could call and they would help me get bail for real. So they wouldn't go into their spiel for, about what they believe and blah, 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 and all that stuff. They would just have my back, period, if I needed a place to stay or whatever. So I think it's important to realize that humans are humans, and if we lead with kindness, we open up so many doors. So that's just my little goofy spiel. We are all humans until race disconnected us, religion separated us, politics divided us, and wealth classified us. Jeez. All right, Joyner. You and your bag on this one.
That was really good. Very well done. Very well done. So, hey guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on our Twitter at WatchKata, and you can leave suggestions for future videos on there. Ciao!